Bob, thank you very much for having time again.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
It's becoming a tradition.
Yeah, it's a little bit of tradition. And also the stakes are high, as you know, because in London we met.
That's
and
right.
you announced Apple Intelligence in April.
Yep.
And we talked about 120 hertz
Yep.
in the iPhone 16, and now it's in 17. So I hope you have some big announcement with you today.
After this fall, I think I am fresh out of announcements. Let's see, we had 3 iPhones, we have AirPods, we had Apple Watches, we had M5, we had an iPad Pro, we had an M5 MacBook Pro. I'm full out of surprises
I
for
totally
you. Sorry.
understand. But as you know me now a little bit more, what do you think for which iPhone I went this year?
I think that you had a hard time deciding.
Yes.
Because we put an incredible range of iPhones out this year. We have, as you just pointed out, iPhone 17 with incredible 120 hertz display, double entry storage, amazing battery life, that incredible center stage camera.
Yes.
Those great colors. I mean, that's a pretty incredible value. Then you've got this brand new line that's iPhone Air, which is pro performance, impossibly thin yet incredibly durable, amazing 6.5-inch display, but at 5.6 millimeters thin. And then you've got the Pros in Pro and Pro Max with that beautiful design, Cosmic Orange, incredible camera system, great battery life. You've got the vapor chamber for thermal capabilities. I'm thinking you went Pro.
That's a good one.
And
which color?
Cosmic Orange.
Well, let me see.
Oh, there we go.
But
I couldn't choose, so I carried them both.
Yeah, same here.
Oh, there we go. Good.
I was
good.
prepared for both. You know? I wanted to give you the right one.
You're an amazing host. You were going to give me the right answer. Although, did I go your Pro Max though?
Yep, I have the iPhone Air also, but I have 2 pockets. Like, otherwise, you always have everything. It's a little bit too much.
But it's good to have choices in life.
Absolutely. But maybe you can say a little bit about the question that was from the community a lot. The German people always have a subtitle color, you know. What's about not picking the black this year or the gray, you know?
Yeah.
Like we have the weather here.
Well, if the weather's an indication, then you absolutely want Cosmic Orange.
True.
You know, when we're designing a product and when we're choosing the colors, we're looking to be able to bring together the beauty of the design and really be authentic to the materials, but have an interplay between the color and the materials to, such that it works as a system. And then we want the family of all 3 colors in this case to fit together. And so Cosmic Orange was a great choice for us because it allowed us to make a statement and really show that this is a new design, this is a new product. It's something that really signals kind of innovation and moving forward.
Right.
And then we wanted to make sure that for folks who didn't want orange, that there were 2 colors that were in the more neutral family, but we still wanted it to feel fresh and new and also to work really well with the shapes and kind of the materials of the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max. And that's where that blue and that silver really came together. And together with orange kind of created a coherent family. So we feel like it's really a great collection of both bold as well as maybe more subtle, more neutral. And best of all, it gives people choice between colors and they can find the one that works for them.
So it was a decision that you said, okay, we will get the black out and just have this variety of color? Or was there a different process behind it? Do you look at it broadly? Or is it because you had so many grays, right, space gray in all different versions, that you decided not to do the black?
No, it was really the idea that we know that we want to have both bold kind of colors as well as more neutral. And for us, black is a neutral, and so we wanted to be able to offer that in something that fit with the rest of the system. And that's where it came together in a nice way with that dark blue together with the lighter silver and the cosmic orange. And we couldn't be more excited and kind of thrilled with the reception that we've gotten.
Absolutely. And also maybe talking about the color and the work of Apple in finding the next iPhone. You've been there since the iPhone 1, the first one. And can you maybe talk a little bit about the people and the different parts of Apple and putting together a new product, how that works and how the decision is being made of, for instance, like the orange. I think the idea of somebody in the team saying we're going orange and everybody's like, what? You know, how's the process of all the different teams and they are not all in the one place? How does that develop over time from the first iPhone? I mean, of course, we're now at the 17, which seems like a very long way, right?
It does seem like both a short period of time from the first iPhone to today, and then also, as you point out, a long period. But it's been an exciting kind of journey, and every year has been big. This year feels particularly big. And I think what's great about it is it does represent how we think and work as a company, which is at the end of the day, we operate as one team that is really trying to create products that excite our customers, but also deliver value to them and do things and create innovations that kind of unlock new possibilities. And we all work together as a group, bringing in our own expertise. And so we have some incredibly talented designers who do the design work and choose the colors and kind of bring that together. And we all kind of work as a team to look at those and to refine them and help move them forward. We've got incredible hardware engineers. The team that's helped build the C1X modem is down in Munich, and that's a group that does incredible things from an innovative perspective. And we've got these pockets of just brilliant people working on things, but all coming together as a single team.
So is this a process of being constantly in communication, or is everybody working? Because I was able, luckily, to see, for instance, how they developed the Apple Watch in Cupertino, and it always seems like a very place where engineers are for themselves, but is there a constant flow of how everything is, or does everybody knows from the other person where they are right now? Because at the end of when you bring out the phone, I'm pretty sure you have a lot of prototypes and different versions till you get the final one, right? Are they connected all the time, or do they work more independently and from time to time they check up together?
Well, there's always work that people will do as individuals, but the real creative power, the real special magic that is Apple is when we come together. Because as you know, the thing that makes our products and our approach so unique is we are constantly blending silicon, software, hardware, services all together. And what's great is those various elements play off one another. And so when we get together, we can debate, we can argue, we can throw ideas back and forth, but it's all with the idea of moving forward and delivering something that our customers are going to love, something that they're going to be surprised by, something where you and I are going to have a conversation about, how did you choose Cosmic Orange? How did you make iPhone Air impossibly thin? What's going on with, those are the kinds of things that we live for, because those are the things that will deliver value to our customers.
Yeah, absolutely. Last time, as we talked about, you announced Apple Intelligence in Germany, and now it's not a year ago, but we're getting there. What do you think? Because this is maybe a new part, apart from the products and the hardware we talked about, that Apple will and can deliver with Apple Intelligence. What do you think is, or what can we expect to elevate the iPhone with AI and Apple Intelligence in the next year?
Well, I think one of the things to reflect back on is that we have been building AI and AI capabilities into all of our products, but starting with the iPhone for many, many years. It's behind some of the most important features that we have, whether it's with the camera features, whether it's with your Apple Watch and fall detection. All of that is using AI, and we've continued to innovate and drive our platforms forward. And we do that even today and even now. So for example, that center stage camera experience I was talking about, which has captivated people as kind of a magical experience, is driven by AI. The fact that we have live translation on AirPods Pro 3 is a great example of a place where we're applying AI in a way that's useful. It may not have a big AI badge on it, but it is AI delivering value, and that's kind of what we've been focused on. And so with Apple Intelligence, we have been delivering more and more features every release, and we're going to continue to do that and push it forward. But we think we've got the best platform for AI today, and we think Apple Intelligence is going to continue to evolve and deliver and bring even more features to our customers.
Absolutely. I totally understand that you guys do a long time AI in different products, and it's not labeled as it. But what the people outside mostly see is, for instance, other OpenAI or Gemini or whatever, and that sets the stage for Siri and Gemini, and they see the comparison. Do you think Apple, because I would say from hardware and software perspective, like we just talked about, I think no doubt it's great. And what I like about it is that people don't feel it as AI, they just see it works and it's behind the product, and that's what I really like. The other part is, like for instance, Siri and Gemini and OpenAI, ChatGPT, you now see differences. And can you maybe give us a little glimpse of if Siri gets the update, hopefully next year, and Siri turning on right now, what we can expect, and do you think it will can get to Gemini and ChatGPT level, or will it be a different approach? I know that you cannot talk about the future, but maybe give us a little glimpse about it.
Well, I think we, at the very beginning with Apple Intelligence, set out kind of 5 key principles for how we were going to approach bringing Apple Intelligence, including the personalized Siri features, to our products. We said it was going to be personal, it was going to know you and be able to use your personal context. It was going to be powerful in the sense of extending your ability to do things. It was going to be intuitive, which meant you would be able to use it without having to learn too much. And it was going to be integrated, which means that it would be at your fingertips and distributed throughout the system. And then on top of it all, and at the very foundation, in fact, was that it was going to be private. And we were going to be focused on delivering privacy both on device, but then also using this novel private cloud compute architecture. And that is the approach that we are focused on and continuing to deliver and work on. And as you point out, next year we'll deliver personalized Siri, which will move things forward. But I think if you compare and contrast that to how others are kind of developing their experiences, where it's more of a destination, you go to the chatbot as opposed to having it integrated throughout the system. I think those are different approaches, and I think both have benefits, and we'll see how it evolves over time. But I think one of the great things is, whether it's Apple Intelligence or Gemini or ChatGPT or any of these systems, you can access them all via iPhone or Mac or iPad, and be able to take advantage of what is fundamentally, I think, a transformative technology.
But I think we all like that it's in the Apple ecosystem, because of course there's all the data we use, and that's, I think, will stand out if Siri can do more, because the ChatGPT can only do in his area.
Yeah.
So your announcement is that next year we're gonna see a different Siri?
We've been saying it repeatedly, and it's true, which is that we will deliver the personalized Siri experiences next year, and look forward to getting them into the hands of our customers as soon as we can. We know they're important.
We got a big announcement from you already. Talking about the Mac, I have some questions about, for instance, with iPad, you have eSIM support. With a phone, of course, you also have eSIM support. Sure. What about the Mac? Because I oftentimes get from clients also and from my followers about the possibility to have a MacBook where you have a eSIM support and don't have to use your phone for personal hotspot, which is a great example. I'm using it all the time, but of course it's draining the battery. And do you see there a possibility that eSIM on the Mac get to life at some point?
So I think one of the great things about our platforms is, in fact, that they work so seamlessly together. And as you point out, personal hotspot is just an incredibly easy and simple way to be able to get kind of remote connectivity onto your Mac. And what we try to do is to make sure that we're putting technologies into our products that really advance that platform in a unique way, and don't have it duplicate capabilities that might be available someplace else. And so in that way, the combination of personal hotspot plus the ubiquity of Wi-Fi networks really has, is what drives us today to keep cellular connectivity in iPad and phone, and then make it complementary on the Mac in the sense that you can use private hotspot.
Got it. So one of the questions from the community also was regarding Apple Vision Pro, and I have to say, first time I used Apple Vision Pro, I really fell in love with the menu and the system in real life.
Yeah.
And I think if you look at it, it's such a unique way to experience tech in a real world. But still, it's of course has his limits. And the question also from the community is, what is maybe the approach for the Apple Vision Pro for the next 5 years? Where do you see it going? Do you see it more in a professional way for doctors and operations and that more professional part, or do you see it more also in the consumer part? Where will it lead us?
Yeah, so I think the key thing, and I'm glad you pointed out kind of how unique a platform Vision Pro is and spatial computing is. You can do things in spatial computing that you can't do anywhere else. And we believe in spatial computing as a platform that's going to continue to unlock new capabilities and possibilities. And I think we're still early in the journey to see where those will be kind of most tangible and most transformative. But for example, as you pointed out, in healthcare, we're seeing some amazing applications where people are doing surgery with Vision Pro. And one of the things that you don't think about until you talk to these surgeons is many of these operating rooms are full of monitors, very expensive monitors that they have to, look around and use their muscles to look at, as opposed to being in a more natural environment. Vision Pro takes all that away and creates this new opportunity. Porsche has been using it for showroom capabilities and things like that. And then on the consumer side, we actually announced we're going to have some of the first live basketball games coming in Vision Pro. And all of these are early kind of, steps in terms of building out a completely new platform. So I probably can't predict exactly what's going to be in 5 years, but I can say when we sit down together in 5 years, and let's see, it will be in London that time, it will be transformative, and we'll look at it and say, "Wow, I didn't think that was possible, but it actually is."
I mean, I'm really looking forward. Maybe you can talk to the Bundesliga in Germany for soccer if you can make it happen, because I saw these huge cameras you need to get the footage for showing it in the Vision Pro, and I think in the US you already have with the baseball teams.
That's right. Well, and one of the great things is, and this is part of kind of the way in which new platforms develop, is we partnered with Blackmagic to create a camera that can capture Apple immersive video, and it is not much bigger than this. So it's not this huge, thing that you might imagine, but it's something that you can carry. It's something that works in your creative workflow, and that's, I think, a big step forward in terms of being able to unlock, whether it's Bundesliga or somebody who wants to shoot the next great feature film or whatever they want to do. That putting those capabilities in their hands as creators to create entertainment we can enjoy on this brand new platform is pretty cool. I think it's absolutely great. And you said we see us in 5 years, and you have to announce something. I hope we'll see us earlier. But let's see. Absolutely.
Thank you very much for your time, Bob.
Thank you.
It was great. Wonderful. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, likewise. Cheers.
Thank you.